You know, he was the last person that looked at my chest, you know, the consultant. So he already knows that what's good for my veins. He already knows that. There was nothing wrong the last time he looked, so why would things change now? You know that access is good here anyway. So we know that one of the arms, that obviously we know it's narrowing, the veins up there. So the access there to go up here is narrowing. We already know that. That's okay, we understand that. But we've still been able to access it via my arms, with a PIC line. You seem to not want to continue to help me this way. We already know that I'm challenging. Or is it because I'm challenging? You know, what is it? You're the specialist. You're the specialist. You're the global child. You're the specialist. You figure it out. Just like you figure it out with all your other patients. Why am I so special that you just bum flicking me off like that? You give me no answers. You don't think I deserve answers? You don't think I deserve that? You don't think that? I'm a grown-ass goddamn woman. I've never been presented to you with some kind of mental retardation or mental health. And even them, you treat them in a certain kind of way. How dare you? So if you've got a personal problem with me, then we need to ask. Of course I'm vexed. Of course I'm vexed. Like I said, what was the point of me having that scan and giving me, juicing me up with more radiation? And what was the point of doing that then? When I never agreed to have that. So really, that thing on Friday, it wasn't going to be for the tunnel line. For Hickman line. It was because they scheduled, they did that slot for the tunnel line. So you already had in your head that I was going to have the tunnel line in my chest. You already had that. But I'm trying to understand, why would you think that? And then he had the cheek, he had the cheek to turn around and say, well, you must be feeling much better now after a lot better now. Because of course you couldn't see this, because of course you couldn't see or hear me when I was telling you I was sick though, right? Because that's all I've got to work with. Don't you guys understand what I'm saying? God help you if you're in a position like me. God help you if you don't tick their boxes, like the classic boxes of some kind of infection. Okay? God help you if you don't fit that book of the list of whatever it should be. Because if you've got some kind of symptoms that they don't know, or you've got no symptoms, you're fucking dead. Of course I'm vexed. Of course I'm vexed. Of course I'm mad. It's my life. Does it sound like he cares? Does it sound like he cares? Listen, I don't need you to kiss my ass. Listen, it's not personal. But I'm under you. I don't understand why I'm not getting the same treatment like anybody else. You get other complex patients, right? And you've got some serious serious patients, with serious issues, I want to know why you're singling me out, or why you're making me feel like I'm singled out. Because you know I'm not crazy. You know I'm not crazy. Your team know I'm not crazy. Your psychiatric team know I'm not crazy. Why have you singled me out? Why are you profiling me? Why is it in 2018 you left me for dead? Let's be honest, call it for what it is. Why is it in 2000, and even along them times, when I'm still coming to you, you're still being dismissive? How come in 2022, like right now, I'm coming to you and you instructed them to still send me home? And look at that. And this time I was already sick inside. I already had a bug. Again, left me to dead. How come now, to this very day, you're still not addressing the issues with me? You're not. There's no solution. You're not saying, okay, this is the situation with you. This is the situation with you and your veins. I'm not a child. You can communicate with me. I want to know why you can't. I want to know why you're not. Because you don't like my questions. Because I give a damn about myself. Because people give a damn about me. Other than you. And people not just people in here. It seems like the minute that you're trying to defend yourself or even question, I'm not questioning you, because you know what, it's interesting, you know, because even quickly, let me just click back to when I had that appointment with him, yeah, and even he said that's because I was shocked, innit? He's just all those symptoms, and he said it's cool, you can go home and you're fantastic, you're well. This time I was sick, we don't know I was sick. I was like this to him, look. That's it, I was like this. Just stared like this. Well, I was more like this, look. I was like this. No bullshit. That's how my face was. Just in a trance like that. And he looked at me and he said, I can tell, like I probably said already, I can tell by the look of your face that you're not convinced. You hear that? You hear those words, you unprofessional fuck? That you're not convinced. Convinced of what? I'm not convinced of the symptoms that I'm telling you. Is that what you mean? That I'm not convinced about the symptoms that I've been experiencing for nearly 9 months that I'm telling you, that I've come to you to tell you? Because I know you can't be saying I'm not convinced about the fact that you're telling me, oh, you're fine, you can go home, it's all good. It's all in your head, Kiki. You're fine. I've seen you worse. How dare you? How dare you dismiss my life like that? You don't have to see me as worthy, you know. I am. You don't have to fight for my life. I will. You don't have to give a damn about me. I do. You don't have to be on my side. God is. Something's obviously going on here. And how can we go forward unless I know what's going on here? Huh? What's my future under St. Mark's? With this doctor? With the so-called daddy? What's my future? Because he's going on like my veins are all dead. My man's going on like he wants to refer me to palliative care, you might as well say. You're going on like all my veins are shot. Get the fuck out of here, because they're not. Don't try that. Don't try that. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Because it's funny how I can come here and all of your team play, everyone that's tried to cannulate me or take bloods, it's been successful with their machines. Don't try it. Don't try it. Because there's many of patients that are in a certain situation that have got all sorts of lines from all sorts of, don't put me in that category, don't try it. And even them you're able to help. I'm just curious to why you're not helping me or not listening to me. I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned because, just like I said, when I came to you, and I don't come to you for fun, me and you're not brethren, me and you're not par. But if I'm requesting an emergency appointment, it's what do you think it is? So we can just talk and catch up and see what I go on? I'm bloody disgusted. And then the fact of the matter is, when you're standing there with the doctors, obviously, whoever else is standing there that could be talking to you, you know, without this man, no one's going to defend you. No one's in a position to defend you. You're by your goddamn self. What would they say? Isn't it? What's any of them going to say? He's talking about that radiologist or whatever thingy. I forgot what he said about the scan. We could do those scans with the machines that they normally do, right? To insert the midlines or whatever. Or sometimes with difficult veins, you know, they've got their scan machines and they do it, the red coats do that. So why are we not doing that now? I don't understand why it's making it so difficult. Or why are you making me feel like it's so that things are so difficult for me? Why are you making it seem like my only options are the Hickman line? And even if those were my only options, why have you not provided that thing then? Why have you not provided the fact somebody that's going to be talking to me? Why haven't you done it since 2018? After your neglect's got me in the position that I was then, because it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was forever banging on your door. Oh, you know me. I just want to know why we're here again in 2022 with the same shit. I'm pissed. This is bullshit. When God's ready to take you, he takes you. That's a whole different ballgame, a lie. But when man is trying to interfere, and you're trying to shorten that person, there's some of the decisions you're making. Are you kidding me? All of the decisions, all the calls that you're making surrounding that particular patient, they seem to be fucking dangerous. They seem to be compromising that person's health. They put that person in a critical condition. Why is that then? Why are you doing that? Because I can only think you're doing this because I ask questions. Because if I'm not comfortable with something, I say, well, I'm not comfortable with that. So you probably see me as problematic, right? But even though you might see me as problematic, if that was the case, is that still, I don't understand, it doesn't warrant that treatment, does it? This flipping neglect, this abuse. How can you get away with it? How can you get away with treating patients like that? How is it okay for me just to sit back and soak up how you're treating me? Well, just go along with it. Shall I just take the Hickman line, should I then, doctor? Knowing that I get these bugs. Knowing because I'm not symptomatic, you guys won't listen to me when I'm telling you how I'm feeling. Knowing the seriousness of that, how it mashed up my lungs and all that carrying on. I was good for dead. Have you forgotten that? What the fuck? No, man. We've got a problem. And it has to be addressed. Whether he wants to talk to me, but really this man don't want to talk to me. You want to talk to me, or you want to tell me, but you don't want to talk with me. You don't want to talk to me. Because even if you say two words, and it's not what he wants to hear, then it doesn't make sense, does it? And it's not even just me, because look what I said. It's his registrar just the other day said blah 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 blah. He's the one that offered this line, and blah 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 blah. I was comfortable once again for what he said. And the consultant is just, you're not even trying to be entertaining it really. It's like you don't want to even entertain it. It's like, as far as you're concerned, just take the Hickman line and be grateful. Go take it and go do what? Go dead? I'm shocked. I'm completely blown away. Have you ever been that shocked that you're just speechless? You're stunned. You're just shocked. You're shocked. Shocked that you don't give a damn. Shocked that that it's okay. Shocked that you're okay about putting the line back in. Not even putting anything in place. Not even saying that. Not even saying this is what we're going to do regards to you. Because you are one of our complex, patients. You are one of our patients that needs a little bit, you know what I mean? Not even that. This is what we can do for you. No. Now I know you're hesitant of taking the line, and I understand why. I understand why. But this is what we can reassure you. This is what we can do for you. This is what we are going to ensure. Because I thought that was your job anyway. To provide that aftercare. And what makes it worse, look at the way things are going now. Like I said, Norfolk Park's over there, this bit's over here. That's even worse, right? I just don't know. I don't know whether I want to cry or laugh or just shout or scream, when you feel like that. You just feel deplete, don't you? You stood there in the end and said, oh, well, you need to make a decision sort of thing. Well, what options do I have? You're trying to tell me that all my veins are shot. That's what you're trying to make it sound like. You know that I'm prone to infection, but what the heck? Let's just still beat down the chest veins, and then after that she'll be dead. After we've got rid of all that. Don't you think it's important to perhaps preserve certain veins? And those are the main ones that we know are okay, and we know that they're okay. But let's just get in there and finish her off. I'm just shocked. I'm disgusted. I'm pissed off. What kind of treatment is this? What kind of care is this?